Hey everybody, we'll get started in a minute. I just want to wait until a couple of people come online. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Rob. I am a military guy turned entrepreneur and attorney. So today we're going to talk about a couple of things. One of them is going to be, are you wasting your time trying to build a social media following? And I have some unique experiences in this area, and I'll let you know what those are. Those unique areas are that I've been promoting myself on social media and my content for a little over 3 years now. That's a long time. So I want to show you how far I got during that 3 year period. You might be surprised at exactly what I show you because it's kind of shocking to me. And I know there's a lot of gurus out there. I don't consider myself a guru, but I know there's a lot of gurus out there that will have you believe that if you start a social media channel, let's say on X or YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, that you post the right content and the algorithm will pick up your social media content and just organically bring it out to thousands and thousands of people. Well, that hasn't been my experience, and I see videos myself and posts on social media. Maybe we'll get to a couple of them today where people are kind of bragging how far they've got on social media just by posting a couple of videos a day. And I've seen videos saying that you can post vote, faceless videos on YouTube or copy and paste videos on YouTube of other people's content and monetize your channel. Well, from experience, I know that's not true. You cannot copy other people's content and monetize. Even if you kind of change it slightly, if you cut it, if you edit it, if you add subtitles, a different description, it still won't be monetized. You might be able to get some views from it, and you might be able to get some followers or subscribers from it, but you're not going to be able to monetize your is my see here. I want to move this around a little bit. That's the wrong one. Picture that you see here on the this account is my Instagram account, and it's a relatively it's not a new account, let's put it that way. And as you can see, I have 2,820 followers and I'm following 113 people. That not those numbers stay pretty steady. And there's a lot of competition on Instagram. There's a lot of competition on all kinds of social media. But as you can see, after 3 years, that's the number there is 2,820 subscribers. And the content that I post is not content that is just whipped out of nowhere. I spend a long time creating the content, thinking about the content, editing the content, putting subtitles on the content, picking out music for the content. It takes hours really to do a less than 1 minute video. And sometimes they do okay, and sometimes they don't do very good at all. It depends upon the algorithm and the way the people's reactions to the videos. So anyways, that's the Instagram account after 3 years. Now, here is the YouTube LinkedIn account. Now, the LinkedIn account is a little bit different. You can see I have 2,564 followers and over 500 connections. LinkedIn has been pretty good for me depending upon how I use the app. Now, I find that if I post, let's say, a poll, like a multiple choice question poll, that the poll gets a lot of interaction, a lot. And if you post on certain groups in LinkedIn, for instance, I have one of the groups I belong to on LinkedIn is called the Brain Expansion Group. And there's a lot of, when I first started in the group, there wasn't too many people. Now there's hundreds of thousands of people. So if you're going to post on LinkedIn, make sure that you join some groups and post to those groups regularly and interact with people. Always thank people that like your posts and interact with your posts and interact back with them. But LinkedIn is a pretty underutilized social media app. And I think if I had to pick of all the social media apps that I'm on, LinkedIn is pretty much up there. YouTube does pretty good. Obviously, we're broadcasting here on YouTube right now, and we'll get to how many followers or subscribers that I have on YouTube. But after 3 years, I have 2,444 subscribers on LinkedIn. That number doesn't seem to vary that much. Sometimes it goes up a little, sometimes it goes down, depending on how much effort I might be putting in on the particular social media app. You can see the numbers themselves. That's after 3 years, but I have had this account for a long time, and you personally, if you're looking to open up a LinkedIn account, you might be better off starting a LinkedIn account from scratch. I've had this for a long, long time. When I ran for Congress um, a while ago, I used this account and all the social media accounts that you're going to see today. I used them back when social media wasn't a popular way to getting out ideas, but it is now, and it was then, but not too many people used it. Uh, they said that former President Barack Obama, was the first guy to use social media through the presidency. I used social media before he ran for president, and back then it was kind of experimental doing what I did, but it seemed to work a little bit. So I was happy with the reach that that social media was able to give me, organic reach without spending money on advertisements. So this is the LinkedIn account. Let's go to the Pinterest account. The Pinterest account really doesn't do very good at all. I think it may be because I post information that would interest men a lot more than women, and I think, from what I understand, from what my research indicates, is that a good amount of the accounts on Pinterest are women. So I have 398 followers. Really doesn't, that does not go up or down very much at all. Um, again, the content is pretty masculine content, and it's content that I post on the other social media accounts also. So if you have a bunch of social media accounts, you can reuse the content that your original content on each of these social media platforms. I have more than I'm going to show you right now, but I'm showing you some of the main platforms and what you can expect. You might be able to do a lot better. At one point, the monthly views, it says 18,000 monthly views, but at one point that was really high. I think it was over 100,000 monthly views. From my experience, the more you put into entertaining people versus educating people, if you can entertain people and educate people at the same time, you're going to get a lot of views. If you kind of just educating people, maybe not as much. I still haven't figured it out completely. As I said, I've been doing it for well over 3 years. pretty much full time. I do practice law, and that's a full time job too. So you can imagine the amount of time that I put into social media and broadcasting videos and trying to help my audience out as much as I can. I try to give you folks as much value as I possibly can, and it's for free. For the most part, I've made very, very little money over the last 3 years. If it wasn't for law, it would be difficult to get by. So my goal, and you can follow me to see how far this goes, but my goal is to eventually replace the income that I make from law with income from social media. And there's a number of ways to monetize your social media accounts. Let me give you an example how it might not work though. I have videos that I've since taken down from YouTube that got millions of views. I mean, millions, literally millions of views. In the description, I had affiliate links to Amazon that I thought were relevant to the video that I posted. Out of all those millions of views, some people clicked on the link, like not much. Let's say 100 people out of a million looked at the description in the YouTube short and then clicked on the description and looked at the whatever I had posted from Amazon. Nobody bought one thing. I've had videos, short videos, uh, multiple short videos, more than multiple, get millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views. And those videos were not monetized ever. So I never got money from affiliate links. I never got any money from the YouTube partner program that would give me a share of the advertising revenue that YouTube gets. So if you're looking to monetize your social media accounts, I can go into another video uh, how you might be able to do that. And there's a number of different strategies, but I do want to show all of you what it's like after 3 years, what you might be able to expect. I hope you'll do a lot better than this. So this is the Pinterest account, and see what else we have here. Let's take a look at the YouTube account. So I'm not sure what this is here. So this is the LinkedIn account again. This is LinkedIn. Okay, these are Pinterest. There's nothing. This is the TikTok account. So on TikTok, as you can see, I have 5,169 followers. That number stays pretty steady. Again, it kind of goes up and down depending upon the videos that I post, or you can also post memes on TikTok, and they seem, for me anyways, to do just as well as the videos that I post. I've had some videos on TikTok go semi-viral. I haven't had any go semi-viral in a while. So again, I'm posting most of my comment. My main content is posted onto YouTube and then posted on other social media platforms. You'll see in a minute how many subscribers that I do have on YouTube, which is a good amount of subscribers for a small channel like I have. What is the secret to TikTok videos? I think after a while, if your channel isn't seeing a whole lot of growth, it may be worthwhile to kind of abandon that channel and start a new one. I think after a while, the algorithm kind of determines that who's going to see your video, and if the people that the algorithm determines is has the video on their For You page and they don't look at it, it's not going to go too far. So my experience, I think, tells me that if you're not doing very good on any social media platform, it may be time to rethink your strategy and start another social media channel. So that's just my 2 cents in here. So TikTok. Does anybody have any questions on TikTok? If you do, and you're not watching this on the live stream, if you're watching it on a replay, I think I'll keep this video up so you can see it on the replay if you'd like to. But let's take a look. This is the TikTok account, Facebook. Let's take a look at the Facebook account. We can here. So the Facebook account, my Facebook account is social media creator. And again, at one point, this account was really blowing up. As you can see, I have 4,300 followers, and I'm not following anyone on this particular account. And a couple of weeks ago, I was notified by Meta or Facebook that my account was picked for creator of rising creator. So people were starting to watch the reels that I put on there, the posts, my posts. So I was happy with some of the growth on that, especially the amount of views that I've been getting on this account, social media creator. So I do have a number of Facebook accounts. This is the one that I use for social media. I have a personal account and a number of other business accounts, but as we talked about earlier in the live stream, it, it gets difficult when you spread yourself out a little bit too thin. So you're talking about having a number of social media accounts, and even if you have one post that you're posting to 5 or 6 social media accounts, it still takes time to post to each account to respond to comments in each account. It's pretty labor intensive. It's fun. I really like it. I really love it, as a matter of fact. And my hope is to, again, replace my legal career with this social media creator career. I know other people have done it, and it's a fun way to make a living, and it's a fun way to meet new people and interact with people. So I would encourage everybody to give it a shot if that's what you like to do. It's not something that I would discourage people doing. But after 3 years, you can see the content and how many subscribers or followers that I've been able to muster in that amount of time. So, lastly, let's take a look at this account, the YouTube account. Again, at one point, when I used to take video clips from, let's say, actors on talk shows, and it would be a long video. Let's say it was a half an hour video, and it had some funny clips in it. I would take that half-hour video and take the funniest clips out of it, make it into like a 30-second or less video, add subtitles, transitions, and post it to YouTube. And at that point, those videos were getting like millions of views, some of them, and a lot of views, like if not a million, then 100,000 videos who subscribed to this channel because of those videos aren't interested in the content that I'm interested in and that I've always been interested in, and that is self improvement, growth mindset, good habits, millionaire mindset, self improvement. In other words, making yourself better, getting up in the morning and doing the best that you can during the day, taking action, acting in a way that a guy should act that wants to get somewhere in life. And as I said at the beginning of this video, I am a former military guy turned entrepreneur. I've had at least one pretty successful business in the past. And now I'm a digital entrepreneur and an attorney at the same time. So I've learned a bunch of things during the time that I've tried all these different careers, I guess you could say. And I've also run for political office. I ran for the United States Congress. So I do have some experience up my sleeve, and I share that experience. I share that experience and try to give my subscribers the maximum amount of value that I possibly can. And I do. And I would encourage you that if you want to be able to learn or have the motivation to get up in the morning and take action and do what needs to be done to improve your life, then subscribe to this channel. I was going to go on and talk a little bit more about some accounts on Twitter that kind of have a theme of self improvement and taking action and self growth and millionaire mindset. But I've been talking a while, and I think I'm going to end this broadcast right now. I want to thank everybody who's tuned in. I want to thank everybody who will look and watch this on the replay. Thank you so much, and really have a great day.